Hey folks, do you like podcasts?
Do you have hobbies?
Well, here's the show for you.
The Hobby Shop Talk Podcast,
Featuring childhood friends
and Old School Noobs,
Luke and Matt.
I have to call out Tyler. I don't have the fucking GameCube, so.
No, I know you have the game.
No, I have his PS2, but I do not have the GameCube. I said if I had the GameCube, I'd be buying games on the internet and playing the heck out of them because that sounds fun, but I do not have it.
The games that are now like $90, like Double Dash.
Double Dash is like $200.
Well, your brother had 2 copies of Double Dash because he's sold them all.
Yeah, I remember he probably sold your GameCube is what happened. Probably because he did sell a GameCube.
Maybe.
You probably had like 3 GameCubes.
And I'm getting just put up and. I was listening to that episode and I was like, what the fuck? I don't have a GameCube. Where did I come into this?
I just misread the text. AJ said Ryan Kisor does not have a GameCube, and I just thought it said does have a GameCube, by the way.
Well, because after I heard it on the episode, I texted AJ. I'm like, dude, I did not have the GameCube for one. And then I was like, something about Monkey Johnson. So there you guys go.
Hey, he gets brought up again.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, Monkey Johnson, what? And then I was like, also, tell Tyler I do not have the GameCube. I wish I did, but
Say hi to Monkey for me.
Is it Matt Saul coming or Matt Yonke coming tonight?
Saul.
Okay.
I think Will's coming too, so
Yeah.
nice.
just gotta call. Is Ben back in Minnesota?
Yeah, they're in Florida right now.
Oh,
They went to Florida for like a baby moon because he's having a kid too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think Trish is pumped, I bet, huh?
I don't know. I don't know how, because it's crazy whenever we get together with family now and there's already a few of them running around and there's just a couple more coming. So,
Henry will be able to babysit, right?
yeah.
You expect them to just like hang out by themselves, but that's not the case. It's like 2 minutes and they come running in, someone's hurt or someone's needs help, and then it's another 5 minutes without, and you send Tyler in there. Yeah. It's nuts.
All right, what we're going to talk about today then.
I did not watch Invincible, so you guys got to talk about it.
Omni-Man is back.
Oh, yeah, the ending of the 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Hello, son.
So, because there's 3 that we have to.
Yeah. I don't know. Optimus Prime killed Alan the alien.
That was one of my notes. Is Optimus Prime kills Alan the alien?
Yeah.
Alan the alien.
Yeah, right when they're like, there's a mole, you're like, oh, it's the main guy.
Yeah.
It's Optimus Prime.
Yeah, it's the guy that voices him. I forget his name.
Cullen or something.
Oh yeah, who retired as Optimus Prime? I think a couple of years ago, but I think he voiced like every single Optimus Prime.
Oh,
right, like all shows.
Cartoons,
Yeah,
the movies.
yeah,
Boy.
very distinct voice.
And then who did Megatron in the movies?
I think Megatron did.
Liam Neeson.
Oh,
Did
Liam
someone
Neeson lied.
famous do Megatron?
Yeah, I don't know.
Calvin Johnson actually did. Which did you
Maybe
watch?
just Google it.
Documentary?
The Barry one?
No, the one of like Calvin Johnson about talking about his retirement.
No, that was Barry. Bye Barry.
No, but there
Is there another one?
yeah.
Oh,
where the last season he knew he was retiring but didn't tell anyone.
okay.
And then he goes up to Matthew Stafford after the last game and he just bawled out. He's like, that was my last one, right? And Stafford's like, I kind of figured.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh shit. But then you see like Peanut Tillman like wrote like a letter to him about his impact on the game. You just get goosebumps because they battled 2 times a year and Peanut Tillman was freaking awesome when he played.
What's that on?
I don't even know. I saw it on TikTok.
Huh. I watched the Bye Barry. Will called me.
I started it on Thanksgiving and then didn't get very far, but
It's pretty good. What's that?
I didn't realize he was so controversial. Like when he left, like I don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure.
So early.
Yeah,
Or-
like the fans were having signs like pissed at Barry, like fine then leave.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty much the only thing keeping the team up. So once they saw him go, they're like, "Yep, we're screwed."
We got Herman Moore now.
Yeah, and Johnny Morton, Charlie Batch is coming. Joey Harrington, brutal.
Yeah, Joey Harrington was supposed to be their savior for a while, and then he just never panned out.
Yeah, that was
So many quarterbacks back then because it's just had sweet college years. Like, oh, they don't actually look at the traits.
It's whenever Will gets their jersey. I think Will has
The Will curse.
Yeah,
the Will jersey curse.
low-key curse on whatever player he really likes. He's pretty pissed that the Lions didn't do anything at the trade deadline. But
Just that they need.
I would want like a little bit more help on the D. I mean, the D's fallen apart since the bye, so it's pretty brutal to see because they were so good right away. Their defense was like ranked super high, and then all of a sudden, just after the bye week, they're like, "Oh, we don't play defense anymore."
Yeah. They swapped with the Broncos.
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
Well, they got Donovan Peoples-Jones. Has he played yet?
Yeah, he just runs routes pretty much and doesn't see targets.
He's pretty much like Josh Reynolds, where it's like he's out there.
A quicker, younger Josh Reynolds. Yeah. I actually liked him in Cleveland, but I just like feel like they're trying. I don't want them to take away from JMO. That's all.
Yeah.
So because JMO's actually good,
starting to catch.
Yeah, and he's just seeing more routes. And
who's JMO?
Jameson Williams.
Oh, he's a second year guy, right?
Yeah.
That gambled.
Yeah.
Called him a bust earlier this year, but he's starting to show out a little bit.
Yeah. His gambling thing was dumb. He was like betting on, is it women's basketball or something in the facility? And
that's what it was?
Yeah. It wasn't not on the team or anything, or even on football. It was just.
I think it was because it was women's basketball.
Yeah.
Suspension.
Shame.
No one told me how lit WNBA was.
He was doing like a stupid teaser, and they're like, "Nope, we're done with you. You got to sit out and think about what you've done."
Yeah, and I'm sure there'll be more.
And he does that McDouble with the McFlurry on it. You guys see that?
Oh, I saw that.
Sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
You would try it?
Yeah.
A McDouble, and then you dump a McFlurry on it?
Yeah, you just take like scoops of an Oreo McFlurry and throw it on there.
Yeah.
He's such
probably not as good as fries.
Sounds like diabetes.
Diabetes.
Who the hell did I hit? Done watching the Gophers already, Tyler?
Our fan requested this game.
That's true. We got to treat him right.
He's a diehard Auburn fan.
It definitely is. Yeah.
So who's number one right now in college rankings?
Georgia, probably.
Georgia, and now Michigan will probably be 2.
And how many are in the playoffs now? 4 or 6 now?
4.
And they're going to expand it
next year or the year after.
So Gophers will be in there next year, huh?
Yeah, they will. In the Big Ten next year.
UCLA and USC joining.
They're not that good.
in the Big Ten?
Who?
UCL? Or,
No, they're not. UCLA is not that good.
Why aren't they expanding the Big Ten to pretty much
To
the whole
everyone
country?
else, to everyone else,
Like, let's get a lot of money. Let's get all the schools in here.
Back to Invincible that we talked about for 2 seconds.
Well, all we needed to say was Optimus Prime was there, so.
Yeah, true. Killing Alan the Alien.
Yeah. Well, we didn't talk about the Kraken one, right?
Seattle?
Where he, where Cecil sent him down to go.
He used to marry the
fish lady.
Yeah.
And then it turns out like they got a battle. So he has to
I'm
fight
going to
a
lose my
Kraken.
virginity to a fish in 6 hours.
Oh.
Here's the title of the episode.
Yeah.
Because the Queen's been running Atlantis because she says her husband just goes and plays dress up with the humans or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Because he was the superhero on the Guardians, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what his name was. Fish Face or something.
No,
Something like
Aquaman.
I think Crappie Man. But so then he goes down and fights the Kraken. What else happened in that episode? I don't remember.
Well, yeah, it gets loose and he's going to the.
Oh, he was just
surface.
leaving, yeah.
And Cecil's like, all right, get back here. And then he turns around to go help instead of leaving.
Oh, yeah, like Cecil said.
He would have left, but he's not his father, so.
Turns out in the newer episode, he might be like his father because his father has some feelings.
Oh, yeah? So
you haven't seen it yet.
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe Mark rubbed off on him and showed him some
What'd he do to him?
Rubbed one off? Wait, what? So yeah, nothing else happened in that one.
I don't
The
know.
Kraken
Ask
one.
AJ.
Well, you watched
I
it
was
too.
going to look at a review to pretend I watched it, but.
It's always better to read reviews too, or because we obviously
People are
can't.
actually looking for and
Now it's on break until early 2024. It'll come back.
What? There's no more new ones for a while?
No.
I suppose it's already November, so almost
they
December.
were reviewing it now.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, then the episode after that is that when he goes to college
Wait, no, he went to college.
for the
In
Kraken one.
In the Kraken.
Oh, all right. What was the one after that? Is that where Omni-Man comes back?
It's where, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
The-
one you guys watching that.
Seance dog comes to his
Oh.
dorm. But it's actually just a bug.
Yeah, it's a grasshopper
Yeah.
who also needs help.
Yeah, he says that there's an asteroid coming to his planet,
asteroid field.
and that's how it's just.
So I thought you didn't watch it. Is there another one after that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that you guys watched.
So the one that we watched is the Viltrumites come into
Yeah.
that. All right. This is all over the place.
Yeah. Well, the Viltrumites pretty much kill Alan the Alien.
Yeah.
But then he's on life support. Then Optimus Prime pulls the plug.
Anyways,
Played a lot of Gang Beasts.
Gang Beast.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Bias.
Sweet chin music.
Where he tells Tyler to take it easy on him because it's like a fighting party game.
Oh,
And Tyler just whips him off the map all the time. It's awesome. He needs that.
No, I don't.
oh, it's like the Super Smash Bros.
No, I don't know. It's like Gang Beasts.
Oh, it's like Gang Beast.
The
1.
Goo Guy game. The Gooey game or whatever.
Yeah, he calls it gooey guys.
Oh, yeah.
And NHL 24.
I just picked that up.
Did you?
Well,
For PS4 or
yeah.
PC?
it's on its way in the mail.
Nice. Was it on big time sale for Black Friday?
$30.
Yeah, nice.
For the PS4.
Yeah. That was the only game I was looking for. I almost got Red Dead, but I was like, I don't have enough time to play video games, especially right now.
Fit it right in.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's like. Just never find time to do anything.
Yeah. I can find time for online chill, but that's about it.
Well, you can play with Luke. If you
I don't have 24 yet. And I'm probably gonna get an Xbox. So you might as well get one.
They just need to make everything cross-platform. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, they do for like the generations or whatever. So Series X and PS5 can play online together. Actually,
Maybe we just get a PS5.
The NHL's not on PC.
No, yeah, that's why I bought a PS4.
Wow.
PS5 was $350 at Target yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Dang.
they're all sold out.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
then I went to buy an Xbox S, because they had one there, and Bree was pretty adamant not to get it. So I was like, she already probably got it for me, is my guess. But
Well, it was like $240 and you get Game Pass
they
instead.
had 3 months of Game Pass, yeah. And then I don't remember if that one came with an extra controller or not, but
You can't
return
can't
that in
advance a
college.
punt return?
I don't think so in college. Can you?
her watching the Auburn
No
Alabama game.
Sorry.
No comment.
We usually don't have distractions. Go and watch this.
Oh, he called third.
Oh,
Oh,
it
no, but
slipped.
yeah.
But then he picks it
I
up.
thought he got hit.
I don't think you
after.
can advance.
Oh, he
What kind of
fumbled it.
rule
Yeah.
is that?
College.
Score touchdowns.
College football. Rule.
Yes.
Interesting.
Been playing any other games?
farming simulator.
Oh, that's right.
I put on the old cowboy hat, the cowboy boots, and woke up real early one morning. Started.
You play
doing
with
my
Phil?
No, that's what I know. That's what I was telling. But no, I don't know. I've always wanted to try the game, and yeah, it's fun when you're just hanging out. Gabby was in LA, so I was just sitting there playing farming simulator, and it was mostly like after I got pissed at NHL, then I'd turn off NHL and zen out on some farming simulator. Then go back to Chell and get pissed again.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass.
Is the new Chell like super? Like, I don't know, the 23 I played at my neighbor's, and it's just super, I don't know, it just feels way different.
They changed the controls. I didn't ever go to them, but I think Tyler did.
Yeah, it's because you're old and don't change it. I don't know. Yeah, it's different. Not as good as it used to be.
That's the Minnesota way of saying you don't like it.
No, I've
It's very
spent
nice.
a lot of time. I look like clearly like it.
Yeah.
It's just never as good as probably Chell 14 or
No.
Chell.
12 to 14 was the heyday.
I think 17 was the one I played.
No,
most
17 was pretty good too.
Yeah.
So anything before 28.
And it's stupid, like you can't, I mean, can you do competitive 2-player online? Or does that go to casual?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
casual every
see, that's
time.
annoying.
Yeah.
I think they should have like a 2-player matchup system where you can, if you're with 2 players, there's got to be somebody out there wanting to play 2v2.
Yeah, well, you can do the EA SHL where you create your own guy. And then
Is that where people pay to make their team super good, or is that
That's all. That's the ultimate team.
team?
But EA SHL, you create your guy and you level up, but then you can be on a team. And like once you get 10 wins, you go up a division, right?
Nah, yeah, something like that. You got to meet a
So you
point
just
threshold.
control the one player though?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's a good time most of the time. Pretty good for NHL.
It's pretty good for an NHL.
For an
I've been
NHL.
playing UFC just 4 though, not the new or whatever one that is not.
Isn't
one.
4 the newest or not?
I think 5 came out.
I think 5's out. Yeah, I haven't bought that, but those games are fun.
I was looking at the used ones at whatever game store, and 2 must be the better one because I think 3 was way cheaper than 2.
Was it? I think
So,
I think
like-
I have, or no, I have 4 probably.
I know one
Yeah,
got
it went
pretty bad
downhill.
reviews.
Yeah, so they waited 2 years.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, like to work on it for 2 years instead of just 1. So they do every other year for that.
That's a fun game, but online is literally impossible.
They just take you down and then
run in.
Yeah. Well, they play like not like non MMA rules, so you can only stand up and throw punches, and you just get knocked out every time.
Oh, jeez.
People like learn your combos, like what you do to. I just spam buttons, and they somehow learn what I do and just knock me out every
I
time.
don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I guess I'm doing the same thing over and over again because I'm getting knocked out.
Up, down, left, right.
When we lived in St. Cloud, we used to play UFC like tournaments till like 3 a.m.
I get so mad at that because Harrison will just submit
Harrison
you.
was the
Like,
best, yeah.
just take you down and submit
He's
you.
a freaking
Clay
Clay
Guida.
Guida.
Or something.
He wrestled like Clay Guida, like
Oh, yeah.
even though he hated him in real life, but then he plays like him.
He still
wins.
fights, I think.
Guida does?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just had a match like less than a year ago. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah. Who was the big one? Who did he fight like 3 times? Probably a lot of guys, but there was one where he was just supposed to get knocked out and he just wrestled the guy for the whole 3 to 5 rounds, whatever.
Sanchez. Claudio Sanchez. No.
There's
Pablo.
a bigger name that I know.
Brock Lesnar.
Too
It's
big
Clay
of a name.
Guida.
I don't know that one.
But yeah, those are the games I've been playing.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, so he fought in April of 2023.
Holy shit.
Lost in a decision.
How old is he now?
It's a good question. Let's check it out.
He's got to be like his mid 40s.
You guys got to hire
42.
a Google guy.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Adam, weird.
He'll be 43.
That could be your job. You're
Yeah.
the Google guy.
Hey, pull that up, Adam.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know how to research.
I already looked it up. You had one
You're
job.
fired.
You had one job.
Nobody else bought new games in Black Friday.
Everything's just on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Ah,
Game Pass is pretty sweet.
they have that for PlayStation.
I don't know what it's called.
PlayStation Plus or
Yeah,
they
and they have
give
like
you games.
4 different tiers.
Oh, that's how I got Farming Simulator.
Yeah.
It was the free games. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, sweet.
Just figured you
Time to
tried
try
or
it,
did you
yeah.
hear about it?
I see people on TikTok playing it. I'm like, I could be a farmer.
Yeah.
Let me try it out.
I could drive that combine.
It's actually kind of fun.
Oh, yeah, the newest game I got was probably Madden.
That's the same as every other year, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as frustrating.
Do you still play Madden a lot or not? That was for our fan, Adam. A question for him. He doesn't. He hasn't played in years, if you're wondering.
Played Double Dribble yesterday with Nate.
Is that on Super Nintendo or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played it on the Wii. Got pretty fun, but
That's sweet.
Is that the one they do on
Wii.
Family Guy?
yeah. I don't know how they're making
No
corner
corner
threes.
threes.
Dude,
Corner
I
threes.
tried to shoot those things. Impossible. The controls are so weird. You gotta you move your guy and then you move him to face the bucket. And Nate was smoking me. I got smoked. I don't even lie. But I was slam dunking the ball and he wasn't. So he was just draining threes on me.
Who really won? He played the modern game. You were playing throwback.
Yeah, just getting it in the paint for sure. My guys couldn't make a three. I don't know if there's stats on guys, but it didn't seem like it. But none of my guys could shoot a three.
Was it like ice hockey where they just have 5 players and then they're all different sizes?
they're all
They're
exactly
just
the
all the
same.
same.
I don't think I've ever played that. And that's on Super Nintendo, not
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I think.
That's sweet on the Wii that you can get the old games on there.
You can do it on Switch too, can't you? You can get you can get
No comment. I don't have a Switch.
you can get Nintendo online, then you can pay extra for the
Extended one. I
Like the
almost
Super
did that. 'cause
Nintendo
you can get the Sega. No, if you get Nintendo online or whatever, Switch online, you get Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games.
Oh, okay.
And then you can get the next level up and get, I think, Sega and then more Nintendo and Super Nintendo games.
Yeah. Because I think we tried to play Double Dragon on that.
But it wasn't on there, yeah. It might be on the
okay.
extended one
Maybe.
or something. I don't know.
Did that have ice hockey on it?
No.
I feel like we played a hockey.
I have
game. It
ice
was
hockey,
Blades
the
of Glory.
cartridge,
Yeah.
and it's ice hockey.
I think it was Blades of Glory you guys were playing.
Yeah. Blades of Steel.
It was Blades of Steel, though. Because I remember we were playing in your living room.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I think Nintendo online's only $6, and that's
Yeah, it's super cheap. But the extended one or whatever, the higher level one is, I think, $72 a year or something. which I don't.
Isn't that $6 a month?
I can't do math, man. Come on.
$6 a month.
Okay. Well, then the other ones are even cheaper. It's like $2 a month.
Yeah. Or it's just a deal getting
It might have been
for like
yeah.
Whoop, where it's like a year is 50% off, pretty much.
The Whoop band or what?
Yeah.
Is that what you got?
I got one too. Check it out. We're sponsored by Whoop.
Brother Phil got it and then sent us links like we get a free month.
Then we also got these free bands, right? We don't have to pay for these.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
I like it's pretty cool. You can send you a link. Get a free month and try it out.
You can join our group.
So you can see how shitty I sleep?
Yeah.
It's exactly why I got it, because my
Shame you
sleep is
every
terrible.
Like, why is Ryan up at 2 a.m.?
Yeah. Well, no, look.
AJ got
text
3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, AJ.
It's Tyler's fault.
I know. I got a good night of sleep once. I was like, I got actually 8 hours, and that never happens.
No, video game nights, we were usually up till 3 or 4, grinding on COD or...
Aren't you up all that time
Valheim.
any night?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, it used to be fucking singing Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, it was Come Sail Away. That
Oh, yeah.
was the first night I ever drank gin.
Sounds like a fun night.
Me and AJ literally just passed the bottle back and forth.
Yeah.
That
Was Harrison there or what? Pass
No,
the
it was
gin.
us.
Yeah.
It was just us, and we ended up on the deck singing "Come Sail Away" super loud.
Oh, my God. Our neighbor hated us so much.
He liked to watch us.
Where was this at? Oh, in Dassel?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he lived with Matt and
Oh, yeah.
Matt, right? That was the original
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, then Doug came in
And
for a little bit. Isaiah, and then Bill. Bill was there for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he would come back from snowplowing at like 5 a.m. and I'm just in the garage smoking cigarettes and drinking beers. He's
Still
out
up.
of bed yet? No.
It's like Matt Saul's bachelor party. That was funny.
Oh, shit.
I've never seen AJ like that.
Oh, man.
What did we do for Matt's bachelor party?
We camped out at
Poconos.
yeah.
Oh, so I wasn't there. Why wasn't I there?
No, I swear you were.
I think you were there for a little bit.
I might have left.
Yeah.
Maybe I had to get home, so I
That
couldn't
was-
drink.
Woke up, my footwear
Yeah,
was
it's
all
stormed.
bloody and it's just storming out. I'm just in that driver's seat of my car.
drive?
AJ would be laid in the grass and like, hey, AJ, we'd play bags or something. Hey, AJ, fuck you. With his middle fingers up. He would just like literally rise up like the Undertaker and like, fuck you.
Didn't you have a video of it or still have it?
It probably,
Oh, man.
maybe on my laptop
It's
somewhere,
like,
but
don't show me that. That
was
was the
so-
beginning of the end of my drinking days.
It
for
was
sure.
so funny. Well, you and Chris were up drinking the whole night before. You guys didn't stop.
That was Will's.
That was Will's bachelor
when we went to the
party.
Twins game, and I was just already blackout by the
that-
time we got there. And I went to the bar after, and someone's like, "No, I don't want this tequila shot." I was like, "I'll take it." Took it. Like 5 minutes later, a guy comes up to me. I'm like, "Oh, am I getting kicked out?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, all right.
Went back and
Walked
took a nap.
outside and just sitting on the sidewalk. Oliver's like,
I
"They're just gonna leave you out here? I'll bring you back to the hotel." And then I couldn't find the room, and I'm just sitting in the hallway waiting for everyone to get back. I was just
I showed up to the hotel. Me and Matt showed up and we were getting kicked out already. So
yeah.
I called
For Will's bachelor party? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome. Adam's like, I got to turn myself in. Remember that, Adam?
Yeah. He's like, "No, you do not want to do that."
Yeah, he's like,
Well, I remember because I think Adam and his brother were yelling at Matt Johnson that he got us kicked out, and we just showed up. We just walked in. We're like, we did not get you kicked out. We just walked in, and because I was like, oh, we need a key for this room. She goes, oh, you guys are getting kicked out. I was like, fuck. It's like, okay, I guess. So we Ubered to my buddy's house, but
I slept in the car with Matt, with
Oh,
Yaki,
yeah.
and he snored the whole night and didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, and then drove back.
Matt
super
woke
early.
up, super early and just started driving. I'm like, this isn't a good idea.
some people slept in their car at Will's too.
Yeah.
Or I'm at Matt's.
What's his name?
I forgot.
Who was
Danny
yelling? Yeah, who was
Or
yeah,
Danny.
who was yelling at the?
He was yelling at the transitioning person.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't remember the
Well, he's
hotel
just-
front desk.
Yeah, he
person.
was berating them pretty good. Like, what are you doing? Well, that was after we got kicked out, so I don't know who ended up getting us kicked out.
he's like,
but-
if we're getting kicked out, I'm getting my buddy's worth here.
Yeah.
You.
Come here. Oh,
That
fun.
was funny though.
That was great.
But yeah, that was one of the last times I think I saw AJ drink was that
Yeah.
day.
It was just a couple months later. I think I was done.
That was
Went out with the bang.
Too many of them.
it was fun. Good memories.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
That's for you. That's gonna be caught by the mic for sure.
Oh, I heard it. Don't worry. Yeah. Any more good drinking stories? Just kidding.
Probably. I don't remember them though.
No, we got any Samuel Adams.
Yep. Just the haze.
Every time I drank, I didn't remember anything. So
Do you not drink anymore?
no, I did 75 hard in March.
Oh, did you?
And just never went back to drinking after.
Yeah. That's what most people say. Like, if I take 30 days off, that's kind of what you did too, right, Adam?
It was a plan that was going to be done for at least 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
And now I just even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get the worst hangovers. That was pretty much once I started 75 hard. I was like, oh wow, you don't have to feel like shit every morning.
It's crazy.
This is a whole new life. But and the weekends fly by when you're drinking.
Oh, yeah. And Sunday night, you're just like, oh, shit, I drank way too much.
Yeah, you got
Oh, I
shakes.
Yep.
Fridays I didn't have to work.
Sunday scaries.
Sunday scaries. Yep.
I can't make it to work. I need to drink.
4th and goal from the 31.
Got an illegal forward pass.
Yikes, Alabama.
This looks like me when I'm pissed at somebody on Madden. I'm just taking penalties.
Never punt once on Madden. Never.
Yeah. Hopefully they quit before I quit because I'm down by so much.
I think I played one game online.
Yeah, I think I played one online and I could hear the kids just talking shit the whole time. I'm like, can I mute this kid? Like,
Oh, there was a couple of years that we went to the midnight release, or at least one for NHL and Madden.
Yeah, I went to like a Madden tournament too at Best Buy.
yeah.
It was like anybody could show up and there's like 18 dudes and 2 of them were super sweaty at Madden. They would put up like
Sweaty.
80. I played some random guy and just couldn't beat him. And then Tanner Turning was actually, he went with me and he actually made it to the Final Four,
Yeah.
which was sweet. And then the guy from Minnesota won it.
Oh, really?
He was one of the sweats. Because they played, it was when AT&T Stadium was built, so they played the final game on the jumbo screen.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So if you won the tournament in Minneapolis, they paid for you to go down and play in it.
Oh, the guy that won in Minnesota ended up winning the national thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably get like 10 grand for that too, or something.
Yeah, something nice, I'm sure. But no, I feel like that's when I started playing NHL.
Way.
He caught that.
Yeah.
James Bond in the corner of the end zone.
Oh wow.
Alabama went up 40 seconds. 32, my bad.
You were talking about the play clock, right? 40 seconds.
Yeah, yep. They got 40 seconds for that extra point.
That's when I started playing cello, so I knew we're playing it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't play. I only played Madden up till then.
Yeah. We ended up, we'd had some late nights playing that too. I remember throwing my controller once.
I've done that in that house too.
Yeah.
Bill beat me in NHL or NBA.
I don't think I ever played that much.
Don't play it. It's not fun.
We played MLB The Show quite a bit.
Yep.
So I remember one night we had like a no-hitter going. I didn't even know because I was just blitz on my mind. And then
What
I
was
gave
this
up the hit.
happening?
Yeah. Gave up the hit or whatever because we were playing as a team.
Oh, and
we were
we're
just
passing it,
rotating.
yeah.
And they're like, oh, he gave up the no-hitter. I was like, I didn't even know he had one.
What game is this?
Pretty much.
I saw MLB The Show was super cheap for Black Friday.
Those games.
I didn't get it yet, but I thought about it.
Me and Tyler played one game online.
We won.
I feel like you guys play every
Played
game.
together on a team for online. And we just threw change up after change up, and the guy could not hit it.
Oh, it's
So
so
a good time. Let's play something else.
That is exactly what happened.
It is.
You never log back on MLB The Show after that.
I feel like listening to you guys play every game. I'm like, how the heck do they have time to play all these different games?
No, it's like every other Friday night, I stay up late and play with him. It's either Call of Duty or Valheim is one.
What's the game that Tyler absolutely hates?
Redfall?
No,
No, that's me.
it was like a Star Wars game or something like that. Maybe
Pod Racers?
What game was it?
I don't know.
Just
There's a
tell me.
game where they would always ask the recap. I can't remember what it's called. AJ would always ask the recap, and you would not want to talk about it.
What was it, H?
Or maybe it was a Batman game. Yeah, it was a Batman.
No, I like that game.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it a Spider-Man game?
He likes it to spite me.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I dragged
That's pretty much every game.
I dragged him into it every night.
No way.
oh,
we got another audience member.
Came to the right place.
Oh, you got an alcoholic here.
ASMR. You guys should actually get into ASMR now.
What's ASMR? What?
Do you have TikTok?
Yeah.
It's they like make weird noises in the mic and
I have one of those things, but I haven't hooked it up ever to try it.
really.
Like a sound effects board.
No,
like
it's
the
like
Family Guy radio.
It's like a super nice mic, and they do like all these sounds that are supposed to like relax you. They have,
Oh,
like crunch bags and do weird shit like that.
I think there is another chair in there.
They're fighting now.
of course they are.
The guy broke his arm, it looks like.
I'm trying to think of a space game.
Maybe I was just not catching on to the
Starfield?
Maybe you
the
thought I
dicks.
was AJ.
or no, maybe I thought what I was thinking was maybe you could have been like just BSing, like, oh, not liking it just to spite AJ.
Oh, that's what it always is. If you one of them where like the Nemo way is to like something because everyone hates it or hate something because everyone likes it.
Yeah.
So it just
Pretty
it's
much.
interfamily too.
Yeah. And then there's the movie. There's some movie you guys always bring up that I was just gonna throw.
Oh,
Snake
little,
Eyes?
Little Trouble. in
Yeah, there we
Big
go. That
Trouble in
one.
Little China.
I was gonna say Rich Crazy Asians, but I'm like, I don't think it was that. But I was close.
Little Trouble at Big China. Yeah.
Because you got
Trouble in Little China.
like listen to that same podcast and they were talking about it or something too.
Yeah.
But we brought it up first.
That's the highlights that
We forgot to bring up the Weekly Planet. Go listen to that.
Yeah.
They know how to podcast. Run it out, man. Run it out. No.
a safety or what?
What is going on?
Oh my
This
God.
game is bananas right now.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
BANANAS.
Who the Bills got this week?
They got.
Yeah, I listen every week.
I don't know. Oh, and they play the Eagles on the afternoon game, 325 game. So the Eagles are beatable.
Dude, look for the ball. 15. Oh,
I think
Yeah, bring it to the house just to add salt into the wound. Oh, he was out of bounds.
Strip. Fumble.
I mean the
who
Eagles.
they got though? The Eagles?
Yeah.
They play the Eagles.
Not good.
Didn't Auburn have 2 timeouts?
I think the Eagles are good, but like their offense is really good.
Like the Vikes could have beat them.
and their defensive line is
I think
crazy.
if they had Daniel Jones at quarterback,
Can he even walk now?
no, he just got surgery.
Did he?
Who's their quarterback now then? Tyrod Taylor still? Or
Tommy DeVito. Who?
It's Danny
Tommy
DeVito's
DeVito.
Yeah.
He's an
No, that's
Italian.
not Danny DeVito. Or it is.
Danny DeVito.
He threw a touchdown. He did like the Italian. Ciao.
Yeah, I was so surprised they beat the
Yeah, Gabby had
football team.
the Commanders for her survival pick. There's 10 people left in the survivor pool, and she picked the Commanders, and the Giants beat them.
And they put up
It's
like
like-
31 on
Yeah, I was like,
They just,
well,
like, holy
the Commanders' pass defense is so bad.
Yeah.
Then I think they just fired
Benjamin
the DC.
St. Juiced.
No, he's kind of a legend actually.
Jack Del Rio, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yep, never mind.
They fired him.
Did they fire him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They fired Jack Del Rio?
Yeah,
He was I didn't even know he was in
their
Washington.
pass defense is
they-
really bad.
After they trade away their 2 best DNs. Like, this is your fault.
Yeah.
As a coordinator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they traded Montez Sweat and who else?
Chase Young.
Chase Young, yeah.
And he's been a beast on the 49ers.
I think I could get a couple sacks if I was on the 49ers D line.
I think so too.
It seems like it.
I hate that you said that.
I think I could tackle Alexander Madison right now.
You could make him
Price
fumble.
I could make him fumble too.
And then you see Ty Chain, they're like, oh, he's got actual juice.
I know he's good. I in preseason I remember watching him. I'm like, this dude is way better than freaking Madison.
Yeah. They both run for like 3.5, but at least he can run over 10 yards.
Yeah, it's like the Najee Harris versus Jalen Warren.
Yeah.
Like Jalen Warren is way better. Why is Najee in?
Draft capital. Every coach says
What's-
it doesn't matter, but
And the same thing with Pollard when Zeke was there.
yep.
Because when Zeke was there, Zeke was running,
Aging.
super slow, and Pollard was
Explosive actually. Yeah.
top explosive rate runner or something like that.
Like they were all like Zeke probably still had a role, but not that. It should have been Pollard out and then
yeah,
Zeke get those 2 hard yards so Pollard doesn't get it injured.
it's weird. Teams would do that.
Yeah.
Like you have a young, really good running back that hasn't torn out their knees.
Yeah, it's football's fun.
Yeah, it can be
Have you done research then for Sunday night's game, or is that do you late night the night
tonight.
before?
Yeah, I've been doing all night or Saturday night or waking up at 3. I did it before Black Friday. I woke up at 3 a.m. and did the research from article and then
Yeah.
wrote it in between stores.
Dang.
But it's
Got anyone off the top of your head for this coming week?
Read his article.
He said he hasn't wrote it yet. I'm saying we want to hear it first.
I did a little, just like looked at a couple of things, and there's like a lot of bad defenses this week, but also I think only 4 teams with team totals over 22 points or something like that. Like it's just a really weird week. So usually these weeks it's like spread ownership across, or one game gets like hyped up and I just fade it and play a random stack. Like I played, who was it? I know I've been playing Jared Goff the last couple weeks, but Mac Jones one week, it was so dumb of me. Just because I was like, hey, they had a couple receivers out, so a couple younger receivers were in, and Hunter Henry was super cheap. So I was like, this is a super cheap stack. I can play a bunch of expensive guys in this, and 9 points or something for Mac Jones, and the receiver I had with him had like 2 points. I'm like, well, on to next week.
That's
or on to Sunday night.
How many lineups do you normally do?
If I really like a game in it, I'll play anywhere like up to 20, but lately it's just been one lineup usually for like Sunday main games, and then one for the Sunday night, and then one for the Monday night. But if I really like any slate, I'll do the 20, but just $3 ones. It's a shit show building 20 lineups.
Can't.
It's hard to build them all and
Actually, I'm
really pay attention. Because it takes like to build one lineup. If I'm doing just a single entry, it could take anywhere up to 40, 45 minutes just to build it, because you have to look at pretty much everything and be like, oh, can I get these points from somebody cheaper? And
can you see like last week's ownership to kind of see trends by everyone?
And Gup, he predicts ownership each week, so there's like a ownership projection so you can see if a player is going to be like 25% owned, like Alexander Madison, 25% owned. You're like, idiots. Yeah. Like, this is easy. But then there's weeks where that 25% player goes off and then I lose.
Yeah.
But Khalil Shakir was my dude.
Last week?
Yeah. Well, I liked him last year. He just didn't get much playing time.
Yeah.
Last week I had him, and I was telling AJ, I was like, I went from making no money to Khalil Shakir catching that long touchdown.
It was like an 85-yarder, wasn't it?
And it was like $150 after that. I was like,
nice.
Yeah, my dude.
I'm a Bills fan now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, last year, like, because I was talking about our dynasties, like, go pick up Shakir right now.
Yeah. Well, he had that 1 week last year too, a week 3, I think, or week 2, where
he's like, I got him. I don't think I kept him though, so I don't know if I am or not.
Why would
it's not like super competitive because it's a huge roster.
Yeah, the Bills fired Ken Dorsey.
Yeah.
And then they just went off against the Jets last week.
Yeah.
And their offense is pretty much the same.
And ever since Dable left, Josh Allen's just been like
Dable
good, but not to his potential.
Like, he's still scoring touchdowns, and he just got to like run more. It seems like, because
run smart.
Yeah. Or just win a Super Bowl this year. Run him to the ground.
Do you guys play much DraftKings at all? Or
no, I haven't yet this year. I was like talking on the podcast big like I was going to, but I have a.
You guys like early in this or before the season, you guys were talking it up, and I was like, do it.
Yeah, maybe I'll put one in for this week.
I just do that. Yeah, that Yahoo Cup where it's free entry and you can win money at the end of the year. I think you can win $100 each week, but I never get close. Yeah. Like, I don't put any time in. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy looks good. Like, I'll still try to. Like, I usually just skimp on tight end, but then they have defense too, and I don't like playing defenses.
Yeah,
or kickers.
The best tip is, like, if you're gonna play, do the single entry, lower
money.
Yeah, well, no, you could do the higher money, but less entries. Oh, so then you don't have to be perfect.
So you want like 20 people in there? What is that 30, 50?
I usually stay between like 1,500 and 3,000.
Oh,
like that's
so I was way off
because. You can kind of project where people are going. So like, you're like, oh, everybody's going to stack the Chiefs. So if I go to a different game, I already be like 20% of the field. So I don't know. And those smaller ones where people just get one lineup rather than you have 3 lineups into this giant tournament and somebody has 150, like they have 150 different combinations against your one.
Yeah.
And you got to be unique because weird shit happens every week in the NFL. And
it always seems like whoever gets like the random wide receiver that goes off ends up doing really good.
See, and
they pick everyone else that everyone else has, but no one picked that receiver.
Yeah, and you avoid that in like the single entries because people are scared to get different in those. So like,
Oh yeah.
if Khalil Shakir, for example, is like under 3% owned, I think it was but in the afternoon slate, he was like 40% owned. So when there's less games, people then found like, oh, Shakir could be a good play.
Oh yeah.
The big main one in that single entry, people were scared to pay down for him, and he ended up with more points than
Diggs or
I don't remember who it was, but it was one of like the 8,000 price
Gabe
receivers.
Davis.
Well, he probably for sure ended up more than Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
Dropping.
He's just been a ghost lately. I'm like,
He'll go off
Has
for
zero
like
receptions.
he'll go off for 40 points one of these weeks though,
Right.
and then go quiet again.
yeah,
Then come playoff time, we'll catch 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Or Bills will lose.
yeah.
Just kidding, Bills. I was looking at our stats for the podcast, and we have quite a following in Germany now.
Nice.
Oh really?
Yeah, there was like 50
Guten
people.
Tag.
Nice. Nico Sturm.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, he's from Germany.
Marcel
Sturm.
Gok.
Gok. Yeah, there's another Sturm too.
I don't know if his name is Marcelo.
Where's Dreisaitl from?
Oh, Draisaitl.
Is he German? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys are the hockey people. You should know that.
Yager's from Czech.
I tried.
Get out of here.
Fuck. See you guys.
Tobias Reeder. He's got to be German.
Maybe. I
Next
don't know.
episode, you guys got to have a Das Boot. Somebody has to do one.
I got one.
With our NA
I think it's
beers.
at our brother Ryan's because I got one for being in Matt or Will's wedding. I got Das Boot and served me well. Holy smokes.
I don't know what that means. But
NA beer. Das Boot.
It's got a stomach ache now.
Yeah.
We got
No,
a new live.
Yeah, no, we got a new fan, Matt. He likes to talk, so maybe he can talk for a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Football.
Craft beers and fantasy football.
talking about Germany right now.
Ball Hall Alexander Madison's your favorite player on the Vikings.
No way.
Drink
Matthew Robert Saul.
He sold the GameCube.
Born February 12th.
How much you get for the GameCube
What GameCube?
that you sold?
I sold so many things.
See?
I made like $3,000 on my video game systems.
How much do you owe, AJ? I said that you sold the GameCube.
That was ours,
That
but
was-
it
Was it?
no.
No, you sold a different.
We have a running joke that Ryan took our GameCube that
I
we
didn't
lost.
Take the fucking GameCube.
So then we were like, I bet Matt took it and sold it.
No, at one point when we lived together, Matt was stockpiling all the systems. He had every single one. Then we tried to
He
play
collected them
Contra
all.
or that.
Didn't you collect them all?
What's the Starship Shooter one?
So, fantasy question.
What?
Who do you rank above now with the receivers? JJ, Chase, and Lamb. Rank those three.
Lamb. Depends if JJ comes back. Chase.
Well, T. Higgins is gone. The team already said. So, Chase would be number 2, right?
For next year or for this year?
Dynasty.
Oh, JJ, Chase, Lamb then. It switches. Lamb's been a beast this year.
When he's playing, isn't he kind of injured with his back or something?
He's carrying the team.
Yeah,
and
right.
and obviously this year with Jake Browning throwing now.
Deron Bland.
Vikes
carrying
legend.
That team.
Oh my god!
I think Deron
The only
Bland.
problem is Vikings don't have any security at the quarterback. The other two do. That's why I wouldn't rank JJ number 1.
Dobbs. He's the answer.
Mosh Mobs.
No, I feel like they're gonna sign Cousins again and then draft a rookie. But
Says
but
Dobbs
what's his
only
name
for a
looked
year.
all
Right?
right for that 2 plays he had. Who was the rookie we got?
Jaron
Hall.
Hall.
He
Good
was
that first drive.
he was
but-
really bad in preseason.
yeah,
Really
holy
bad.
shit, yeah.
Will Cousins take a cheap deal?
No, yeah,
He's not taking a cheap deal.
They
He's got
said-
so many
no, they
kids to
said-
feed.
He's supposed to be ready. Like the Achilles puts it right at the beginning of the season, I think. But yeah,
Unless he goes with
he
Aaron
already couldn't
Rodgers.
run. Oh,
somewhere.
he could, but he wouldn't.
Aaron Rodgers is going to play this year, he said. There was odds
That
on
would be
DraftKings
sick.
Sportsbook, plus 200 if he takes a snap.
It's that ayahuasca, man.
Before playoffs or
Yeah,
playoffs included.
Well, no, yeah, playoffs included, but they're not. I don't know. Nathaniel Hackett can't
Oh,
get him there to the playoffs. I don't
no,
think.
it's now with Tim Boyle and Zach Wilson,
They made the
And
Bills
Trevor
look good.
Simeon.
Trevor Simeon. That's right.
Oof.
Wilson wasn't even dressed where he was, but he couldn't play unless the 2 quarterbacks got injured.
Flacco.
Joe Flacco was elite.
Speaking of
One
preseason,
playoff run,
DTR was elite in preseason.
Yeah,
He was a
You were-
baller.
Who's
whole
DTR?
different game.
Dorian Thompson Robinson.
The-
Who does he play for?
quarterback.
He used to
Oh.
play for
UCLA.
UCLA, yeah.
For 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. For real.
He was there for a long time.
Used the Tanner Morgan of UCLA.
That's true.
Or who's the receiver for the Gophers? That's
Chris Abenbell.
Yeah, he's been there forever.
Yeah, he doesn't play much anymore, does
It's like he was playing when Lawrence Maroney played, I think. Just kidding.
One of the announcers, when they're talking about the Wisconsin Minnesota rivalry starting in 1997, the announcer said, "Oh, I think that was Chris Abenbell's freshman year."
That's awesome.
Perfect timing. But, yeah. NFL's weird this year. The Lions are
8-3.
yeah.
When's the last time they were 8-3?
19 or
70s?
8. They were. Was it when they were 8-2? It was 60s. I think was the last time they were
60s.
But I watched that Barry documentary. I think it's been since Barry for sure since we won the division. 92, I think.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
game.
It's crazy.
Who did they beat?
Think of all the people they got. They
beat
could just
the
never
Bucs.
surround them with anything.
They beat the Cowboys. Yes, they beat the Cowboys like 30 or
Oh, yeah.
33 to 6 or
In
something.
92?
Before they won their.
Then they won like 2 in a row.
Oh, yeah. Then they won 2 in a row the
Yeah.
next year.
But yeah, they beat them and then they lost to the Washington. We can't say their name at that time.
They have forever the Washington football team.
The football team. But
And
that
they won it that year.
was named a different name back in the 90s.
Redskins. We can say it.
It's been said before.
Yeah.
We're crazy like that, man.
Wildin'.
Bleep it out.
But no, I would just, those single entries back to the DraftKings thing.
Yeah.
That's where I pretty much play. I usually do like the 27 or the $50 one, and you only need to put up like 155 to min cash, and that's double your entry. So then you can build it up a little bit, and then
Feel like going big, you can.
yeah,
When I did play it a lot, I would just, randomly win $20 and I'd spread that out over the next few weeks and not win anything. But
well, and like,
because I wouldn't do any research.
and my neighbor, he plays, but he likes those big tournaments, and he like will have a lineup that if he was in the 27 with me, he would have won like $200, but in the big tournament, he only won 40. So it's like, it's just easier to get up to the higher payouts. Unless you want to make 150 lineups.
Sounds like a lot of work.
I mean, they just tell the computer what to do, and the computer spits out
like
150.
There's probably AI for that now. So
Yeah,
they just pick the best lineup.
well, and you can like put in rules where it's like always play Kirk Cousins with JJ and Osborne, or like if you wanted to stack that game.
Oh,
So then in whatever lineups Kirk Cousins was in, then JJ and Osborne was in it.
Do
too.
people do that a lot? Just stack a game?
That's
yeah.
like the best way to do it.
That's why I'm not winning any money then.
Receiver.
If you play like against if you play against like a super small field or against like one or two other people, you could do different parts of different games. But if you think of it, like there's 9 spots, and to get every one of those players to go off in the game that they're in is really tough. So if you just pick the game that's going to score the most, like let's say the Chiefs and whoever they're playing this week are expected. No, Bills are.
Bills are playing Philly this year. This year. Yeah, sometime. I don't know when.
Like 55 game total, then you just stack up that game. Usually like a quarterback, 2 pass catchers, and then a running back or pass catcher from the other team. So you take up a huge part of it, but if you hit that game total that's right, then you already got, hopefully you got the right combination in there. And then it's just, you can do like a secondary stack of a running back paired with a defense, or a running back against a receiver, and just hope that game scripts like the running back in that game, the team's leading, so they're running, and the other team on the opposite side are
Oh, yeah.
passing. So it's just a way to, if you pick the right game, pick the right secondary stack, you're going to make money that week. But you're also all in on that game. So if you don't, you're not going to make money that week. But
Well, it's better than getting like in the middle and not winning anything anyway. But,
yeah.
So
like,
True Minnesota.
and especially in those, like the $3, the big, huge ones that most people join, like you need to have the right game stack, the right random person that scored in the game. And you got to put up like 250 fantasy points, which is super hard to do.
Yeah.
But that's why the single entries are fun.
Yeah.
Hey, he was in my best lineup. No, it was who was playing there?
Jawan Johnson?
No,
Foster more.
I think Troutman, when Troutman was there.
Oh, yeah.
And then I stacked the Vikings and the Packers game that week.
Oh, okay.
I had Cousins with JJ, Osborne, and then I had Devontae Adams and some other random from that game. And they went to overtime. It was like 40 something to 36 in US Bank. So that was fun. And then random Troutman ended up like with 15 points.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a chance. So it's fun.
Or should we wrap it up? We actually got some good.
We hit it all.
We actually had an expert on finally, so that was good. Thanks for joining, Ryan.
And, the GameCube is not in my possession.
Just for the record, one more time. There is no record here.
Yeah, Matt has it.
Nice new shoes you got there, Matt.
You guys want to buy it?
There is one in the basement now.
Oh, yeah, there is.
I got one. So
Did you?
You got Double Dash yet?
Nope, that costs a little money.
What do you got? Am I going to whip you up on Chell after this?
We could bring it out here.
Come on, give me one chance.
Yeah, you had 2 of them.
I got 3 controllers.
Should have brought my
50 bones.
50. Just kidding. That sounds easy money.
All right, folks.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Ryan. Thanks for listening, Matt, and joining for a little bit. And Adam left already, so peace out.